So I saw some shit on twitter.com, and then that led to me looking into it a little bit and reading a couple news articles on the subject. Can you imagine reading a news article? And so I want to talk about, there's some bull going on in Israel. Now, once again, let me just get my biases on the table. I think Israel is an ethno-state. I mean, these are all objectively true and verifiable things. Israel is an ethno-state. It's a right-wing, let's be honest, it's a state owned and operated by neo-Nazis. They're garbage. Right-wing Israelis are basically just like, let's be honest, they're Hitler Youth. Let's be real. I know a lot of people get triggered by that, but Israel is an ethno-state. It's garbage. And they constantly commit war crimes on Palestinian civilians. And so yesterday there was what some are calling a pogrom, a lot of violence, a lot of raiding Palestinian homes, just beating the shit out of random people and journalists. So I want to read this article here, and then I've got a Twitter thread that shows some video of what's going on here. But anyway, Israeli police arrested 2 Jewish suspects on Monday for assaulting an Arab reporter in East Jerusalem after a right-wing march. Now, the reason why I'm reading this article is because it's interesting that, barely ever gets into any news when, neo-Nazis in Israel basically beat the shit out of random civilians. But when they do it on TV to a reporter, all of a sudden, it's in the news, right? So, it's important to understand. Clashes erupted in Sheikh Jarrah on Sunday as young Jews attacked Arabs, homes, and vehicles. The reporter, Iyad Harb, is a well-known journalist in Jerusalem reporting on the Arabic service of Israel's Public Broadcasting Corporation. Police, who are investigating the incident, said in a statement that they view any acts of violence as serious, but particularly violence directed towards reporters on the job. So again, the only reason why this is in the news at all is because a reporter was assaulted on live television. But there's other videos I've got that I want to showcase as well. I had covered the events at the Damascus Gate and then came to Sheikh Jarrah. Harb told Haaretz, "When I arrived, I saw masked settlers who attacked me in my head, back and leg with sticks, breaking my glasses, stealing my phone, and spraying me with pepper spray," he said. Harb was then taken to receive medical treatment. So, but also, it's important to understand that, not only are journalists getting their shit kicked in, but, also many journalists, not just one journalist getting their shit kicked in, but it's many journalists, and then also, more importantly, random ass motherfuckers, like grandmothers, people that are staying at home just taking care of their grandchildren, having random neo-Nazis burst through their door with fucking flags that might as well be the fucking swastika, right? Just going around and beating the shit out of people. It's insane. And of course, police don't do anything about it. They only pretend to want to do anything about it if sometimes it gets picked up by the news. But again, of course, this is on the heels of another incident that occurred in Israel where police, fascist neo-Nazis, SS soldiers, decided to shoot and murder a Palestinian journalist and then also attack people attending her funeral, right? So this is a theme that's going on. They pretend to be, we're outraged, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I got a Twitter thread here that has some videos. As you can see, there's a couple of these videos of people just kind of just going into people's homes, going onto their property, and just beating the shit out of people, destroying people's property. And again, as you can see in this video, they're literally the police are part of the people. The police are part of the crowds. The police are opening up the doors and letting the neo-Nazis in. It's insane. This fucking shit is crazy, right? So anyway, there's a lot of video in this thread. This just, it's incredible to watch this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then people say, "Oh, you're anti-Semitic for criticizing Israel's government. You're anti-Semitic. How dare you?" Again, it's not my fault that the so-called Jewish state turned into an ethno-state that Adolf Hitler could never even imagine in his You think Adolf Hitler, staying up at night for those fucking, 20 years where he's, plotting the world, do you think he would ever even imagined getting so successful to the point where what Israel is? Again, this is Adolf Hitler's dream come true. It's insane. And again, if people want to call me anti-Semitic for that, go for it. Fuck you. and go fuck yourself. Anyway, so again, as you can see, they have these giant fucking weirdo swastika flags. And, you know, it's unfortunate that the Jewish religion is associated with this stuff. Not all Jewish people or people that believe in Judaism or whatever. I mean, I think that Judaism is fucking stupid. But if you believe in Judaism and you think God is good or whatever the fuck, I mean, it's unfortunate that the Israeli state flag has your symbol on it. But I don't know, man. Maybe you should probably, I don't know, say that this is bad and, you know, prevent, an alternative here. I don't know. Israel is garbage. And there's a thread here with a lot of information. I'm just going to like showcase a lot of these videos. And you can like, you know, if you want to read this a little bit yourself as well, you can do so. But again, I will never get over the fact that like the police in Israel are fucking insane, right? They like, you know, we think that the cops here in the United States are insane. We're like thinking, holy shit, those guys are fucking nuts, right? But the motherfuckers, the IDF, these guys are fucking insane. So as you can see, the cops are just kind of like walking around, like just like literally providing protection to people that are just like beating the shit out of random civilians, like going into people's property, going into their homes. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. Like, again, like, but this is, you know, this is what happens. Again, it's just like Nazi Germany. And in a lot of ways, it's worse. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's not that bad in comparison. But, you know, again, the Holocaust is a unique kind of evil. But in a lot of ways, the occupation of Palestine is as bad as the occupation of Germany by the Nazis, right? It's insane. It's insane, right? And there's a lot of these videos. There's another one of another journalist getting attacked on live television. I think it's right here. As you can see, you know, like just random motherfuckers attacking this journalist as they're on television, right? And then proudly displaying their swastika. I mean, they're, you know, whatever it is. But imagine, like, again, imagine like this video, except these are swastikas and it's 1937, right? Like, again, that's the kind of shit we're dealing with here. Fuck this garbage. Fuck Israel. Fuck all that shit. So I just wanted to talk about that because, you know, it's something I really struggle to even comprehend how we've gotten to this point as a society, as a species. I mean, you know, I don't live in Israel, but like as a species, how the fuck did we get here? We saw like, imagine like the people that are in charge of Israel, right? Like there's the so-called victims of the Holocaust, right? Not to, again, obviously the Holocaust is a unique fucking evil and it's disgusting, right? But they see the Holocaust and they're like, all right, let's do that, except this time we're Adolf Hitler. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane, right? Like I look at the Holocaust and I'm like, never again. That's why I see the Holocaust and I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking horrible. Let's never do this again. Israel is like, oh, hold my beer. You know, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's insane. And again, how many millions of Palestinians have been murdered, slaughtered, and, you know, displaced by these disgusting fascistic policies? You know, I'm just saying, it's not good, right? And again, what is the root of all this? Religion. Stupid, dumb fuck motherfuckers going like, oh, my God's better than your God. How about this? Your God fucking sucks, and your God fucking sucks too, motherfucker. Like, again, all this fucking religious fucking hoopla. I'm so sick of these religious fundamentalist fucking morons. These assholes that are like, my God's better than your God. My God's got a bigger dick than your God. He's way cooler. Like, fuck both of your gods. Fuck your books. Fuck your shit. Fuck your garbage. All of these motherfuckers, please just get rid of them, right? Get rid of these fucking religious fucking zealots, right? And am I saying to murder them? Of course not. I'm saying that they need to be taught a fucking lesson. They need to be, you know, again, we walk around and we just let people believe in angels. I mean, look at the United States. This is where I live. 60 fucking % of U.S. citizens believe in angels. They believe that invisible people with wings are watching them. What? 60%. This is the consequence of just like going along with this mass psychosis. People are going around, they have like some weird like, you know, schizophrenia disorder, except it's normalized in society, right? Oh yes, there's angels following me and God's, you know, got a plan for me and my family and, you know, they're watching out for us, Jesus. And, you know, and then when it comes to the Jewish people, it's like, I don't know, where they've got their, do they have a Jesus? I don't know. All they know is they got like a God thing. And then fucking, you got the Muslims with fucking Muhammad. I mean, like all of these prophets are fucking garbage. All of these gods are fucking garbage, and they're all equally as make-believe. They're fucking nothing. They're trash. They're fucking garbage. And again, like, imagine, like, killing people over sports. It happens. You know, you ever see these, like, Super Bowl bullshits where people riot in the streets and someone gets killed because, you know, wow, my team beat your team, right? But like, imagine that, except like it's millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people throughout, like, you know, all of human history that are getting murdered because it's my God's better than your God. Imagine killing someone because they prefer like Mega Man X4 to Mega Man X6. You know, like, Jesus fucking Christ, you might have a bad opinion, you might be wrong, but imagine killing someone if, you know, they think that, like, you know, one movie is better than the other movie. It's insane, but with religion, it's normal. Why? Because we let these people, these stupid fucking morons, attach such fucking weird stakes to their make-believe imaginary friends. You know, it's just fucking insane. It's insane. I really can't with this fucking garbage. So fuck religion, fuck Israel, and free Palestine. So that's all I have to say on that subject.